Okay, folks, this is Roland Heights, Roland Heights, California, Roland Heights Gazette, bringing you the latest and greatest. I'm sorry I should have been up here doing more of this stuff, but there's so many things happening here that I can't keep track of them all. But why are we coming to you today? Because the San Gabriel Valley Tribune, which sometimes I have some issues with, have been doing a masterful job. And this is just to show you, they have their coronavirus daily tracker and putting out the stats. Now, this is just one page. Sometimes they have two pages, one right next to the other. And they put out a lot of good data. And why are we talking about this? Because, I mean, this panic frenzy, the situation is serious. There is no doubt about that, okay? And especially if you get sick, yada, yada, it's ugly, okay? If you had the flu, then you just have a little bit of idea what's going on here, okay? So the thing is to work with the facts and not fear, okay? I'm on the buzz next door, and you have these people, and the news media. And if you saw that bit with President Trump putting Peter, what's his name, in his place, Peter saying, "Oh man, what do you say to those people living in fear?" Well, come on, get over it. You know, this isn't the first time we've had a viral situation. This is ugly. We've got the cruise lines and all that, but you deal with it, and you deal with the facts. And this toilet paper situation is an embarrassment. And the water, oh my God, that is called stuck on stupid, you know? And as I put out there, I turned on my water faucet here in my house, the potable one. You drink right out of the faucet, okay? And I turned it on at 10 o'clock at night. I woke up 8 o'clock in the morning. Guess what? It was still going. Now I didn't, not 200 gallons an hour. But guess what? It's there 24/7, 365 throughout this viral syndrome, okay? It costs 68.9 cents a month, a day to deliver it, okay? And it doesn't need, what is it, a penny a day or something like that? I've forgotten what it was, okay? It's cheap, and you're going out there and storing up on water. Come on. If you had an earthquake or something, that's a whole different story. But we're talking about this viral situation, like you're going to run out of water. Okay. Now, the next thing we're talking about is the San Gabriel Valley Tribune. And sometimes they do stuff good and sometimes they don't. But what they have done really good is this coronavirus daily tracker. Now, this is just one page of one day. And this one here is March 30, okay? Sometimes they have two pages, one right next to each other, with all the data and the facts, okay? And people are dying, and people are, hey, how many cases? That doesn't mean how many sick people. That means how many people tested positive on the situation. And of course, people responding to the facts, the figures, and so forth. No, they're probably all this hysteria. Governor Cuomo wants 30,000 ventilators. Well, here's something else, fact that is coming to bear its ugly head. Guess what? When you have 30,000 ventilators, we're just talking about ventilator patients, okay? How many qualified people do you need to monitor those patients? Well, back in the day, it was 2 to 1. Okay, and if they're stable and so forth, all that, you can do that pretty nicely. So forth, depends on a lot of different factors. Sometimes, guess what? If everybody's stable, you can have one person covering 6 ventilators as long as nothing goes wrong. Okay, and it depends on the status of the patient. So we don't go into any detail, no minutia. Okay, but as for President Trump, this is war against it. And guess what? In war, people die. Okay, that's just a matter of fact. And then just like in the war, you find out, guess what? Our supply lines, we haven't got enough supplies. Really. I mean, just don't get me going. I'm a kind of a history nut. If you want to know about some facts, stuff about history. So, folks, wake up, okay, and subscribe to the Tribune, okay. And I put it out there. They got anywhere from $10 to $20 a month, depending on what level. And everybody gets the e-version, okay. So that's cool. You got to keep track and respond to the facts, not fear. Okay, we've got a lot of other issues going on here. Whoa, like I'm a poet. Okay, 4 and 37 minutes. We're going to tighten this one up. Bye.